There is a trade-off you are forced to make when camping: the security of knowing where you are staying at the end of each day, with the freedom of making up your road trip as you go. And no matter which one you lean towards, there is always a lot of unnecessarily complicated work to do. Camptopia seeks to solve two major problems. One, nothing is in one place. While there are some sites that aggregate campsites by jurisdiction or geography, everyone else is on their own. As a traveler navigating this fragmented market, you are forced to rely on multiple sources such as Google, guidebooks, and word of mouth in order to find a place that suits your needs. Never mind then making your bookings and tracking your reservations. 2. Reach is limited. Small, independent campsites face significant barriers to entry due to the cost and technical expertise that is now needed to run a successful business in a digital era. Sadly, this reduces the number of campsites that are ever discovered, explored, or enjoyed. Camptopia is like the booking.com of camping. We provide a centralized booking and reservation system for campsites and RV parks. And although similar in function to US-centric HipCamp, we provide a comprehensive inventory of Canadian-based sites. Free to list and free to book, revenue is generated from collecting a small commission on successful bookings. It is estimated that the Canadian campsite and RV market is worth just over $5 billion. Unsurprising, given 65% of Canadians camp at least occasionally, and approximately 90% of campgrounds have reported increasing and stable demand. RV growth across Canada continues to grow at about 10% per year. Alberta reports the highest RV sales in the country, with 19% of households now owning an RV. Across Western Canada, there is steady year-on-year growth in campsite bookings. Although the market opportunity is promising, there are many core assumptions that are unproven and facts that remain unknown. However, our lean approach is designed to test each of them out. By the end of 2020, the company will have been founded and the specific requirements of the MVP defined. We will have created a short list of software development partners and finalized the beachhead strategy, focused on building a two-sided marketplace in Alberta and BC. A minimal viable product will be ready by the end of Q1. Consisting of a simple responsive website, the MVP will provide a complete list of all campsites in Alberta and BC, regardless of whether or not those campsites have actually established themselves with Camptopia. This allows us to not only quantify the interest and understand the interaction patterns of our campers, but more critically, helps us prove our value with unsigned campgrounds. And when backed with a social media campaign featuring a few different influencers, each targeted at different demographic markets, we will be able to challenge the hypotheses that back our business model. Having tested our market through the summer, in Q3, Camptopia will be in a position to use our data-driven insights to determine how to move forward. Assuming the market proves to be viable, we would move from bootstrapping the company to fundraising an estimated $200,000 to augment the capital needed for development of native mobile and web apps, as well as further marketing and sales efforts. Our ambition for 2022: to provide end-to-end booking functionality for all national and provincial campgrounds and as much as 50% of a private market in Western Canada, winning as much as 25% of overall seasonal bookings. Camptopia is currently seeking contacts in the camping and RV market, and in particular, those who have worked with government agencies. I'm Carrie Rusnak, avid camper and founder of Camptopia. Camptopia. Spend more time looking up than down.